Europe without the crowds. Alpine air. A capital city that feels like a town. Dobar dan. I'm Penelope with StockFocus.com, and today we're in Ljubljana, Slovenia. A small Alpine country of just over 2 million people is perhaps best known in the US as the birthplace of First Lady Melania Trump. But before you default to Vienna or Munich, you should look here. Ljubljana does not dominate headlines. It does not chase tourists. It is small, clean, organized. And in 2026, it may be one of the most livable capitals in the European Union. If you want Western European order at Eastern European pricing, this is a city worth understanding. Today, we break down real costs, healthcare access, neighborhoods, visas, taxes, and what daily life actually feels like here. Not a brochure, not a fantasy, the reality. Ljubljana is more expensive than Sofia or Tirana, but it is meaningfully less expensive than Vienna, Munich, or Milan. Housing is the primary variable. A modern one-bedroom apartment in the city center typically ranges from 1,200 to 1,500 euros per month. Outside the center, in neighborhoods such as Šiška or Bežigrad, rents generally range from 850 to 1,150 euros depending on building age and access to transit. Premium renovated apartments near the Old Town or along the Ljubljanica River can exceed 1,400 euros. Groceries are mid-range by European standards. For a single person, expect 250 to 350 euros per month for fresh produce, dairy, and local staples. Utilities, electricity, heating, water average 150 to 220 euros per month, with heating costs rising in winter due to Slovenia's colder climate. Ljubljana's dining costs are moderate. A mid-range sit-down meal at a restaurant typically ranges from 10 to 18 euros per person for a main course. Casual dining options, pizza or pasta dishes generally cost 7 to 12 euro. Coffee culture is strong. Expect to pay approximately 1.40 euros for an espresso and 2 to 2.50 euros for a cappuccino. A local beer in a casual setting typically costs 2.50 to 4 euros. Ljubljana is not a tourist-heavy capital, which keeps dining prices more aligned with local wages rather than visitor demand. For couples dining out regularly, budget approximately 250 to 400 euros per month for restaurant meals. High-speed fiber internet and mobile service typically total 40 to 60 euros. Public transportation is reliable and inexpensive. A monthly bus pass costs approximately 37 euros. However, many retirees rely primarily on walking or cycling. The city center is largely pedestrianized. Healthcare is one of Slovenia's structural advantages. Slovenia operates a universal public healthcare system funded through mandatory insurance contributions. As a non-EU retiree, you must begin with private insurance when applying for residency. This can cost anywhere from 50 to 150 euros per month while waiting to be part of the public system. Once you obtain legal residence, you may enroll in the public system through the Health Insurance Institute of Slovenia by paying a monthly contribution based on your declared income. Supplementary insurance, which covers co-payments, is commonly purchased and typically costs around 35 euros per month. All in, a comfortable retirement in Ljubljana typically ranges from 1,977 to 2,717 euros per month for a single person depending on housing. Ljubljana is not ultra cheap. It is balanced. Ljubljana is small for a capital city, roughly 300,000 residents, but it carries the legacy of one of the prized Habsburg hereditary lands with those orderly streets, pastel facades, elegant plazas making it culturally closer to Vienna than to Rome. It functions like a well-run state. It is consistently ranked among the cleanest and safest capitals in Europe. The historic center is car-free. The Ljubljanica River curves through the heart of the city, crossed by architect Jože Plečnik's iconic bridges. Neighborhoods matter. Old Town, historic, pedestrian, charming but limited inventory. Trnovo, leafy, residential, walkable to center. Šiška, practical, well-connected, good value. Bežigrad, flat, organized, popular with long-term residents. Ljubljana feels Central European in organization, Mediterranean in pace, and Alpine in environment. English is widely spoken, especially among younger residents and professionals. This is not Southern Europe's spontaneity. It is orderly. Slovenia's public system is mandatory for residents. Once you obtain residence, you register with the Health Insurance Institute. Public coverage includes general practitioner visit, specialist care, hospitalization, However, co-payments apply to many services unless you carry supplementary insurance, which most residents do. Supplementary policies cost approximately 30 to 40 euros per month and cover most co-payments. Private clinics also operate in Ljubljana, offering faster access in some cases. The main public hospital, University Medical Center Ljubljana, is the country's largest medical institution. Slovenia's healthcare outcomes are strong by European standards, and life expectancy is comparable to many Western European countries. Healthcare here is structured and modern. It is not luxury medicine, but it is stable.
You wake to quiet streets.
No honking, no sirens. Morning coffee along the river, crisp air even in summer. You walk across Triple Bridge into the old town as shops open slowly. Midday might mean a market visit at Central Market, local honey, cheese, apples from nearby orchards. Afternoons are active. Ljubljana Castle overlooks the city. Tivoli Park stretches wide and green. Within an hour, you can reach Lake Bled or the Julian Alps. Evenings are calm. Terraces fill but never overwhelm. The city feels human in scale.
Ljubljana does not rush you.
It organizes around you. Now let's apply the StockFocus framework. To fund a €3,000 per month lifestyle entirely from investments using the 4% rule, you would need approximately €900,000 invested. But most retirees do not rely solely on portfolio withdrawals. If Social Security provides €1,800 per month, your funding gap becomes €1,200. To cover that gap, you would need approximately €360,000 in invested assets. Ljubljana offers Alpine living without that Swiss price tag. Slovenia does not have a simple retirement visa equivalent to Portugal's D7. Most non-EU retirees apply for temporary residence based on financial self-sufficiency. Applicants must demonstrate sufficient passive income, typically a minimum of €600 to €700 per month as of 2026, though authorities may require higher amounts depending on circumstances. Comprehensive health insurance. Registered address in Slovenia. Residence permits are typically issued for 1 year and must be renewed. After 5 years of legal residence, you may apply for permanent residency. Slovenia taxes residents on worldwide income if you spend more than 183 days per year in the country. Slovenia applies progressive income tax rates ranging from approximately 16% to 50% depending on income level. Under the United States-Slovenia Tax Treaty, United States Social Security is taxable only in the United States. Private pensions and retirement distributions may be taxable in Slovenia. Slovenia does not provide a special retiree tax regime comparable to Portugal's former non-habitual resident program or Italy's 7% southern regime. Professional cross-border tax planning is strongly recommended before relocation. Ljubljana is not dramatic. It is disciplined. It offers European Union stability, Schengen access, low crime, clean infrastructure, manageable size. It sits between Western Polish and Eastern pricing. If you value safety, structure, and simplicity, Ljubljana may be Europe's most quietly powerful retirement city in 2026. I'm Penelope from StockFocus.com. If this analysis was helpful, subscribe and tell us which Central European city we should explore next. Na svidenje!